What is up, Team Boosted? Welcome to another video. Today's exciting because we are taking our first step towards a 9-second quarter mile pass in the 240Z. To do that, we're going to need to upgrade a few things in the rear end. It's got an open R180 as a diff, and then these weird U-joint drive shafts. These like the brake, and the diff we don't think is going to hold up to our power. So we're going to swap it out for an R200 and Z31 axles. And to do that, we obviously need to pull all the shit out first. So we're going to get going on that. And then we got the Doug Nash, or more accurately, Richmond 4+1. We're going to see if the stock T5 bell holds up or bolts up, and we might consider using the 9-inch clutch, and we got to take everything out first. So I'm going to actually get started on the rear end, and hopefully Devin starts doing the bell housing stuff because the rear end's definitely easier. Alright, so the axles and the drive shaft's about to come out. I thought Devin was going to be out here by now doing the transmission, but I think he's cooking ribs, so it's all me so far, and special guest Sam.
What's up?
Hey Sam, why are you tightening that? It's because it almost fell off?
Yeah.
Like everything in this car?
I'm pretty sure he
Forget it's
What
just
happens when you neglect every piece of hardware on the car?
So the drive shaft's out, which is awesome because we get to see how messed up it was. Okay, so what happened was, turn it this way. This like C-clip that holds it in just kind of popped out, and I mean it hit itself so hard that it kind of, I mean it's not that bad, but there's no reason for us to fix this, especially if we're going to need a new one.
All the bearings on this side is all fucked too.
It's a piece of shit.
Spinning around. The
drivetrain's a piece of shit, but we're fixing that. The best part about parts you don't need anymore is you can just smash them out of there. Yeah. I don't know what's going on, I don't care. Feel free, break it all. You just hand me the trash. I don't have a trash can. Oh, yeah, I do have a trash can. These are fucking heavy. And garbage. You know, guys, I'm probably gonna just throw the R180 away, so if you want it, you could have it for the price of shipping. Just let me know. This one almost got away, but no, this is definitely trash pile. Drop that shit. Nice. That was really drama free. Yep. All right, if anyone wants this, you can just Teamboosted at boostedshades.com. That's a good email, and price of shipping, it's yours. If not, we're tossing it. I don't know. There's a few guys who like to weld these and stick them in drift cars or whatever. So do you?
There you go.
What was the torque spec?
5 Ugga-Duggas.
All right, sweet. When I say Ugga-Dugga, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5? That's the spec? Okay.
Good enough. People will have either a 3/8 square or 5/8.
Nah, we don't have any of this.
You were supposed to drain that, bud.
Nah, we don't need to do that.
What's this towel for? Is that because we didn't drain it? It puked all over you?
You put the towel in. Out of that, just going through.
Alright, let's see if we could bolt that bell housing to this here American Doug Nash NASCAR transmission. Okay, we ran into a few issues that's going to stop us for today. We are going to need, hold on one second. Let's throw it up at the cul-de-sac for right now. The top of the road is a cul-de-sac.
Okay, so you put it up there?
Yeah. I'm actually about to review that car because there's a serious lack of things we could do today with the Datsun. Gonna need a new mustache bar. There was some confusion earlier, but we definitely can't use that one. That's many reasons for that. The other issue that we have is that the bearing sleeve and the input shaft is just wrong on the Doug Nash. So we're gonna have to get a forward input shaft. They sell them at Summit, so it's not a big deal. It's just we can't do anything with it today, so that's it. Alright guys, this is actually my third ride in this, and that's because we're having microphone problems. But I got an external one on it, and hopefully this is the best one because I'm actually going to go on a road with some turns, because that's, I guess, what this car is really about. Obviously with a 180 wheel, it's not a straight line car, but it's had just about everything you could do with suspension in these cars done to it, so I am curious to see how it handles. Try not to die, obviously. And I'll I'll cut to where I'm actually driving and not struggling with this harness. I'm just about to the road that they told me to drive it on some twisties because at 180 horsepower, not a straight line car, definitely not intended for that. This car was made to be as light as possible and handle as good as possible. But I guess that doesn't mean you can't send it up the hill a little bit first. There it goes! And it turns magnificently. Alright, so I guess the good thing about this car, from what I've gathered so far, is that at its power level, it's all usable. You can, it's very linear, it's very easy to manage. And when it's going really fast, it's still extremely stable. It's got Wilwood brakes, and I guess like the best suspension you can have in it. So you can use 100% of the power. It's not like you build a 500 horsepower Civic and it scares the shit out of you, and you can't open it up unless you're on a long stretch of highway. This car you could literally floor through the twisties and have a great time with it. So really easy car to get used to. It's not like the Porsche where the pedal goes into the ground like that. This is way more normal car. Kind of grabby on the clutch, but not too bad. A little squeaky on the brakes. It's my first Honda, guys. Oh yeah, I don't mind it. I can see this car putting down some really impressive numbers at autocross. It's just glued to the road. There's no body roll at all. I guess it's just the lightest, most stable thing that is James's old car he was trying to build. That's what he was going for, and he definitely achieved that. It's better, obviously, it's better than shit like that than the 911. 911 has a flawed chassis with the engine in the back, and it's kind of sketchy. I would be able to go Palomar Road so much faster in this thing. It'd be absolutely ridiculous. I don't know anything about the tune. He says it has a tune, but whatever it is, it stays cool. It idles very well, and it's kind of no drama. The whole build's drama-free. I guess this is just a track missile. You can go kill it and then still daily drive if you really wanted to. The suspension's stiff enough for it to be flat, but it's not too stiff where it's breaking your tailbone. So that's another really good thing about this car. I guess the next step that they're doing with this thing is K-swap, and that'll really wake it up a little bit. So I'm going to pull over and make sure the audio works. We'll head back down, and then I'm definitely going to want some of whatever the hell Devan's making. I'm pretty sure it's ribs. Well, I also need to go buy barbecue sauce. Alright, so I just checked the audio worked great, so we're just going to head back down now. And I don't know, there's not really much else to say. I think I pretty much covered it. It's my first Honda, guys. See if the audio's messed up with the air. I'm sweating to death. I really don't care now because we got one good run. Devin's just gonna clip this one together anyway. I would consider building a Honda in the future, and I guess that is the summary of this entire thing. Is Hondas have a bad rap for really no real reason. What the fuck is going on here? There's a G35 broken down in the middle of this turn, so I guess we got a good run going up. I got one final thought, and I guess it's that I thought VTEC was going to do a little bit more. Maybe, hold on, you can hear it. You definitely hear the pitch, but, I mean, maybe in like a K-Series motor, it's a little bit more aggressive. Isn't there like different, there's like small VTEC and B, I don't know anything about freaking VTEC, so I know it changes the, whatever. I'm not going to embarrass myself with how much I don't know about it. I just thought I was going to do a little bit more in this particular. It definitely sounds cool, but maybe at different power levels, maybe turbo VTEC, maybe, the different Honda engines, the K-Series has like a bigger one or something like that. So just to like change the duration of cam against, something to do with the cams, right? It's like a bigger cam profile. It like switches it or something. Get more valve open duration or something like that. I don't know. was just surprised at how loud it is and how little it feels like it does. But other than that, very cool car. I don't see why people hate on Honda so much. I drive it. I probably drive it daily. It's a riot. A ton of fun. But I'm about to turn around to my street and eat some food. This thing's fucking hilarious, right? Did you guys hear me?
No.
No?
It's quiet.
Yeah, it's not that loud.
Yeah, it's a little fun, huh?
Whole point of this thing is it's quiet. It's, you know, the 180, it's quick, but you don't gotta like worry about blasting into somebody's bumper. You could literally just 8,000, 8,000, 8,000, 8,000. Yeah. Fucking chirps in the third gear. It's easy to get to learn how to drive too. Like, I got really used to the clutch and everything really fast.
It's got upgraded lower control arms with higher durometer bushings. It's got PCI Racing upper control arms that are monoball. It's got Skunk 2 upper control arms in the back, Skunk 2 lower control arms. It's an Integra Type R front sway bar, I want to say like ASE, ACE, some fucking brand rear lower tie brace with a sway bar kit on it. Every single component in the suspension has pretty much been gone through with the exception of the rear trailing arms, which is the next thing on the agenda. Yeah. Other than that, it's all brand new metal, brand new rubber, brand new poly. All of it's been replaced.
Lightweight 949 wheels.
Yeah, 949 Racing 6UL wheels. I think they're like a 15x8. I don't remember what offset. It's got 225 square on it. It's auto power roll bar, no interior at all. Every single bit of sound deadening has been removed from this thing to make it as awful as possible to be in. Probably got a lot more shit that I'm forgetting too. I did all of it like 2 years ago, and we've changed a couple things here and there. It's got like a Integra Type R spec B18 in it. And
it has now
Civic Type R transmission with limited slip and Willwood disc brakes in the front.
The brakes?
Yeah. DC2.
Well, I was like, let me test them out, and I almost put myself to the fucking windshield.
It's got like DC2 Type R rear brakes, upgraded master cylinder. Master cylinder I think is off like a EX Civic, like a EF generation, so like an 88 to 91. The lightest, shittiest car I could possibly build. and he got it as a wedding present when I got sick of fixing it.
Yeah, buddy, it's a sweet wedding present.
Now it has a new engine. So it has Spectre. O'Reilly
Spot at Pep Boys actually, I think.
That's the engine that will make the most power in a Honda. Just a 3-inch straight.
Local tuner guy said that makes as much power as any other good intake ever would. So
it has a V18 T1 block with high comp piston. So with everything that it has, it really comes with V8 and T5. Got the Type R head with Type R cams. Tune, Skunk 2 intake. We make 180 to the wheels, 1,900 pounds to move.
It's alright. It wasn't about raw fastness with this thing anyway.
It's not straight line.
I feel like you're going faster than you think you are when you're in.
Oh yeah, you really are. I mean, I was running really respectable lap times at Bucknell when I had this thing, and when I was driving it, it
really
still had full interior, sound deadening. I was getting ready to put AC in it, and it has since then obviously been totally fucking run. And it's fun. I was running the same time as the 34 one. Way more horsepower.
What? Doesn't have a fan.
Oh, yeah.
It's not overheated.
So I got I'm back at the house obviously. I got an explanation for the VTEC. It's tuned supposed to be it's tuned that way. It's supposed to be linear, so you're not it's more of a gradual increase instead of like a lumpy power thing that kind of messes you up. So I guess it's supposed to be like that. It does get more powerful obviously. Just the way it's tuned, I suppose. And there's something that we haven't done in a while. Where are the ribs, Devin?
They're on the grill, but they're ready to go.
Oh. How long have these been cooking for?
4 hours or so.
You just gonna rip one off and eat one right here?
Yeah, why not? That's a good idea.
First to die.
It's fire, as always.
Okay, so in wrapping this up, I'm just gonna go over quickly what happened. We took the car in here and we broke it basically. everything's out of the car. That T5 is not going back in, but to put the Doug Nash in is going to be a little bit more complicated than we thought. And the, not that, where's the R200? So what we need to do, the R200 is there, but what we need to do to this is we need to get the Ford, the proper length and width input shaft. Those are readily available on Summit, so that shouldn't be too hard. And when I order that, I'm going to order the scatter shield with the right bolt pattern. So that's fine. We also need a mustache bar for this guy because we can't use the R181. And I mean that's in addition to that, we're gonna need axles. We got to get the 300ZX axles. That's a special order part too. So basically, just gonna go online and drop way too much money to get this car put back together. But sometimes that's what they take.
Yeah, and it needs to happen because this thing's on stands now until that happens, so our garage is unusable.
We have it's arguably a 2-car garage. It's really not. If you guys saw it in person, it's not at all.
We got like 4 feet by like...
We put some bikes in here. But until we get all the driveline parts to this car, it's not moving, so... Yeah, which is good. And then when that's done, we can get her dyno tuned. Devin, I wager 412 on pump gas to the wheels.
200.
200?
It's definitely more than that.
It made that stock, I think. I don't know what the hell these made stock. It's a weird ass engine. 88 turbo coupe. Yeah, so we're gonna wrap this up, and I guess we're gonna check off what we can from this list here.
Which is nothing. We just removed shit.
None of this is installed.
No, it's not installed, so we can't check it off.
Okay, so we didn't actually do anything today but eat ribs and drive a Honda.
Pretty solid day.
We're devolving, Devin.
Nah, that's definitely evil.
Your beard's growing back in. You're not even what you once were.
Yeah, no. Ribs. The bird's real fucking annoying, but...
Yeah, you know, there's a bird in the background, but I'm not going to wait till it stops because it's not going to.
No, he's going ham.
Alright, that's going to do it for this video. You know, we got it ready for the Go Fast parts to go in, so I guess the next step is to go rack up a lot of credit card debt and get all those parts, and then when they come in, we'll install them all at once. And we'll look for stuff to do in the meantime. There's tons that we could be doing. But
yeah, we didn't expect to get it all put together. We don't even have the half shafts, but we at least hope to get one of the 2 things that we attempted today in, but, you know, shit happens.
Yeah, so Devin's going to pick a winner for this video's giveaway. If you guys are not familiar with the channel, we give away products from boostedshades.com every single video. Shut the hell up, bird.
He's trying to get away, dude.
Yeah, he's trying to book.
Alright, this video's winner is Andrew Waters.
Alright, hit us up at Teamboosted at boostedshades.com or through any of our social media platforms. We'll get back to you and ship you your shit. If you want to win, all you got to do is like, subscribe, and comment. The comment could be anything. Sometimes we ask you guys stuff at the end of the video. Basically, every time. You don't need to answer that. You can comment whatever you want. I didn't think I'd like Hondas. I actually assumed that Honda was just like one of my least favorite cars. It's definitely not. But I didn't mind driving it at all. This video's question, though, is what is your least favorite or most hated type of car? It could be an entire brand or a specific model. You can leave that in the comments.
Yeah, it doesn't even need to have merit like JP's hate for Hondas.
Yeah, I had no reason why I didn't like Hondas, and it wasn't that bad. So leave that in the comments, and you are eligible to win, or any comment you want, eligible to win.
Yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.